I want that to be known, you know what I mean, that there is nothing that a happy hoe can't do. But getting back to this game that I never left, there is nothing that a happy hoe can't do. Nothing. You know what I mean? Some of y'all ain't having no money. You know what I mean? You're not having things. You know what I mean? And you can't even figure out why you're not having things. Why you not having no money. Why she ain't sitting over there going hard. You know what I mean? Why this bitch, you know what I'm saying, she can't produce. She ain't sitting over there. Why she keep going to jail or sometime. You know what I mean? Why, you know what I mean, this bitch keep coming up in here with 350s and 200s and 180 and 460. You know what I mean? 520. You know what I mean? 360. All that type of shit. Why I ain't getting no money? Why I'm not getting ahead? You know what I mean? What's wrong with me? Is the game, you know what I mean, ain't with me? You know, but some of y'all, you know what I mean, treat hoes like they less than women. And I want you to know that, you know what I mean, those that treat hoes like they less than women, those are the ones that are not pimps. Okay? If you are treating squares better than you treat a hoe, if you respect squares more than you respect hoes, you're not the pimping. You're not the pimping at all. You know what I mean? You got some that profess to be pimping. You know what I mean? They breaking on bitches. They sending bitches. They doing all of this shit. They just not the pimping. They not the pimping at all. You know what I mean? You got some that actually tell you that, you know, they using, you know, they manipulating, or they think a bitch is stupid because, you know what I mean, they getting paid. This going out prostituting and she giving me all of the money. This bitch stupid. And if you think a bitch is stupid for giving you all of the money, if you think that a bitch is stupid for basically turning them dates and hoeing for you, you, sir, are not a pimp. This ain't even the mentality of a pimp. Pimps don't even think like that. You know what I mean? A pimp know that even if a bitch had $1 billion, he gonna be overworked and underpaid because the game that he got to offer green papers with dead hypocrites on it could never be equivalent to the information that the pimping is bringing. You know what I mean? So he gonna be overworked and underpaid pretty much in any circumstance because the game is more valuable than money. You know, and if that bring $1 billion, she gonna bring $1 trillion, innumerable amount of problems. You know what I mean? So the pimping, you know what I mean, ain't never thinking like I'm a con her or I'm manipulating her or I'm lying to her. You know what I mean? I'm playing tricks on her. I got this bitch out here doing this and doing that. Pimping don't even think like that. Pimping don't even think like that. But some of you, because you think like that, you know, you're not the pimping, but you're not prospering. And you're not going to prosper. You're not going to prosper. You're not going to prosper at all. And the reason for you not prospering is because of your mentality. As a man thinketh, so is he. You talk to that like she worse than a dog or something. Some of y'all, you know what I mean, you think that because the woman is a hoe, you supposed to treat her like she's an animal. You know what I mean? She's not valuable to you. She's not important to you. You know what I mean? You treat a hoe basically like the gum at the bottom of your shoe. You know what I mean? And that's not the way, you know, pimps, you know what I mean, conduct themselves. The reason why a lot of y'all ain't making shit is because you treat your women like they ain't shit. And they unhappy. She unhappy. You know what I mean? She's very unhappy with you. So with that being said, by her being unhappy with you, that's why she ain't producing. She's not happy with you at all. Some of y'all, not only do you not have the information, but you don't have no type of personality. You don't like to have fun. You know, when you knock a young broad, when you get you a broad, especially between the ages of like 18 to 25 or just 18 to 28, you got to do some things that's exciting. Yeah, it's good that she checking money and shit like that, but it's good to move around. It's good to send her over here or send her over there. Or not just that, when she come in town, go to a basketball game. Go to a football game. Go to a concert. Do something exciting. Do something that, is gonna sit up there, you understand me, and, keep her mind, occupied. Do something that's exciting to the woman. A lot of them young broads, their attention span is just like that. It's just like that. So by their attention span, being like that, you have to really do something to obtain and maintain the attention of those that are within the youth. And it's good to have information. It's good that you got the game, but you still got to be comical. You still got to have some type of personality. And the reason why some of y'all not just not producing, but the reason why you can't hold on to a longer than the Tyson fight in his prime is simply because there's nothing likable about your personality. There's nothing likable about you as an individual. So by being nothing likable, about you, you pretty much, it's like a revolving door with you. A bitch be bored with you. Be on Facebook and Instagram and Snapchat all the time. And some of y'all have, because you're not funny, because you don't have no personality, you pretty much have allowed the bitch or the bitch to substitute what you're supposed to be giving them with Facebook and Instagram and Snapchat. And you basically encouraged her to get on these sites because you didn't want to deal with her. When she asked you a question or when she came with something that she thought that was funny, you just shoved her off because you only concerned about the money anyway. And pretty soon, that's the way she gonna start thinking, that she not a human being to you. She not a woman to you. She just somebody to just go out and suck and just being played like a dummy with you. So because she feel like she not a human being with you, she feels and thinks that, she being played, she being manipulated, and you just accumulating off of her simply because, she being manipulated. So you got a lot of bitches out here that they get in my motherfucking inbox too. This is a while, not just from personal experiences, but from, what they telling me. Like, well, why that situation ain't work out? I know such and such and such. I know he a real pimp. Yeah, but he a real pimp, but he didn't want to do nothing. All he wanted to do was just let me post on Backpage, and I just sat in the room all day. And, if I wasn't catching no dates, I was on Facebook, I was on Instagram, or Snapchat. But we never went outside. We never did anything. And the only time that we did do something is when he would take me into a cheap store to go get some clothes or something, or go get some fast food, some McDonald's. So a lot of these, their life is really the best definition of boring. So as she continues on being bored, being unhappy, she ain't gonna be excited about doing no harm. She not gonna be excited whether you got her on, I taught on that, but whether you got her on Backpage, the track, you sending her to the bar, you sending her to the strip club, or wherever you sending her. If you don't got nothing entertaining going on, especially with a young broad, she gonna blow up on you. Matter of fact, some niggas is so boring that some niggas didn't get knocked by pimps. And it wasn't that, like, you might get you a 20 or a 21-year-old or something like that. And it wasn't that you wasn't pimping or you wasn't no pimp. It was just the fact of you was born. And the moment that she sat up there and she came, around somebody that was young and energetic, he wasn't even saying nothing. He wasn't even saying nothing profound. He wasn't even saying nothing pimpish. But he was energetic. He had energy with him. So because he was energetic, the bitch, she gravitated to his energy. She liked the way that he said it. What's happening? What's going on, man? Top of it, what it is. And he ain't even said nothing. But he's smiling. He got the energy. He turned up. You know what I mean? The ready to sit up there and fuck with him. Why? Because of his energy. And you'll be like, what? He knocked the bitch saying what? Yeah, bro, I kid you not. Your bitch got out of pocket with the man, and all that said was, what's going on? Top of it. You know what I mean? And she smiled and got out of pocket for that. It was because she gravitated to his energy. Some of y'all, when the come home from the track, or when she come from that room to your room, you know what I mean? Wherever's going on, some of y'all, you ain't got nothing going on. You laying on the couch or you laying on the bed, and when the bitch come in, you get the money, and she take a shower, and then she do the same thing that she was doing in the room or on the track. She just grab her phone and get back on Snapchat or Instagram and Facebook. The idle mind is a fast playground. You remember nothing else I said. Remember that the idle mind is a fast playground. The idle mind is a fast playground. And because you giving this too much time, because you always, especially with them young ones, you always got to give them something to do. They got to be occupied. They got to have something to do. Because if you give them too much time where they thinking on their own, or they thinking about this, or they thinking about that, or they thinking about this, pretty soon she going to be thinking about him. She going to be thinking about them. She going to be thinking about this and that. You know what I mean? She talking to different family members, or she talking to college friends, high school friends, or people, you know what I mean, that she grew up with. She on the motherfucking internet. Like, just imagine that. The pimping, the so-called pimping, and he might be the pimping. He just born. He on the couch. He on the bed. She walked in, gave the trap. She took a shower. She came back out. He's sleeping. So what is it to do? What's she gonna do? Get on the internet. Okay. Damn. Rachel got married. Damn, she always said she was gonna get married too. That dress pretty. She look good. I wonder how my square life would have been if I would have stayed a square. And then she look over and look at him snoring and sleeping and be like, then she goes scrolling back down. Now she went from seeing her square friend, now she see one of the renegades. Oh my God. She got the new CLS, girl, yes. Oh my God, look at the shoes she put on it. These rims is, you know how them be, yes. She got the new rims on it too. Oh my God. Wow. Shit, and then she might sit up there and say something under her breath. I guess hoes don't need a pimp. Cause it look like she winning. The idle mind is a fast playground. I hope you guys live as long as you want and never want as long as you live, man. Y'all be blessed now.